Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and this week with me is Jimmy.
What is up?
Yo, boy.
Yeah.
Joe dead.
Joe is dead. You know what? I don't think I really ever played close attention to what I say when you say my name.
Okay. You just thought about it right now?
No, I thought about it like a week ago when we were at my wife's kind of unofficial family reunion. Like tons of her dad's family were in town, and her aunt, one of her many aunts, said "What is up?" to me in like a knowing way. Like, it gave me some, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So shout out Nancy for being a listener.
Yo, Nancy, what's up?
She's dope.
Nancy, write in at F&L Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter and tell us what show you want us to watch.
Tell us what to watch, or the gram.
Give us a Michelle-centric, a Dr. Michelle-centric show, and we'll watch it.
Ooh, yeah, I have to have her on.
We'll kick Jimmy off, and we'll have Michelle on.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll go to bed.
Jimmy can go to bed.
Also, I failed to bring this up last week. I think it was last week. What did we watch last week?
Recess.
And I wasn't here for like a couple weeks.
Yep. You missed Silent Library.
Yeah. So not that one. The one, because I still don't know what the fuck that is, and I refuse to even pull up IMDb and look into what that show is. So listeners, you have to let me know if I should watch Silent Library.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Unless you want to watch the Jersey Shore one or the WWE Superstar one.
Sorry, what? Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Because here's what I did. The week before, I was in a cabin in Wisconsin when it dropped. Yeah, when the episode dropped.
Would have been because it was Wednesday and you were there.
Yeah, it was like the 4th of July week.
Yeah.
And you guys watched Baywatch.
Yeah.
And I started it. And then when you guys like introduced the show, I was like, you know what? I'm going to see where they watch this on. So I paused it and I watched that pilot episode like you guys were then doing. And then I started it again and listened to your rehash of it. You know, I agreed with some things. I disagreed with some things.
It's kind of the nature of the show, right?
Yeah. You know, I'm not like a big Baywatch. I'm not invested, so, I wasn't too pissed.
Sure.
But then I started to watch the finale. Couldn't do it. Couldn't even finish it.
Oh, so you watched the Baywatch finale, not, you obviously, you stopped at before Baywatch Hawaii, like we did.
Yes, yeah. So I made sure I watched the same finale that you guys did, but I was maybe a third of the way in, and I was like, this is so bad. And I just didn't even bother. Man,
I think because the finale was where they got the big boats, though.
I don't know.
Yeah,
couldn't tell you.
They got the big. I'll tell you what. I think I was a little down on it for a while, and then they got a big boat, and I was like, this big boat's awesome.
Huh. Okay. Like some sort of
first
aid yacht.
It's not worth it.
It was just like a soap. I mean,
it's a soap.
The one gal was like, "Oh, my best friend's getting married," and then meets her, and she sucks, and then she's hitting on Mitch, and then Mitch is like, "No, this is not." Somebody drown so that I can be interested in this show.
Not enough drowning for sure. In that, all that last episode really wanted. Well, the soap opera part of that lady trying to essentially just immediately cheat on her fiance who she's about to marry in
apparently
2
never
days.
Seen another man.
Yeah, because I was like, I mean, obviously Mitch is a good looking guy, but
sure.
You're in California on the beach, there's some hunks,
right? There's
some hunks. But once Big Boat came out, I was like, oh man, I want to watch Thunder in Paradise. It's one of my top tier list
That's
shows.
That's what you think of when you see a big boat?
When I see a big boat, I want to watch Hulk Hogan drive a giant boat through canals and fight crime.
Nice.
Doesn't that sound great?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And today, we're not doing that. No, we're not. We're not.
You want to tell us what we are doing?
I would, but I would love for you to tell us what this podcast is about.
Come on, I was trying to turn it around on you.
Yeah, well, you did a bad job.
So, we watch a pilot of a series that we typically, like, maybe 80% of the time, we've not even ever seen the show before. And then we, guess wildly on what we think is going to happen in the finale.
We
based
use
on
the
what we
scientific theories to...
There's a method to our madness often. But we're also often wrong. So.
Very, very much often wrong. Look at my last 4 weeks. I don't think I've scored a point.
Oh man. But there can only be so many blimps in a show, or cowboy hats, or whatever. Octopus monster. Yeah, and then we watch the series finale, and we watch nothing in between. And then we discuss if that was a great way to watch the show, if it made us want to go back and actually watch the show, or if it ruined it for us entirely, which is often the case. But here we are in the study for science.
Yep. And for science, it's just me and you. It's rare. Me and Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Joe get a lot of a little bit more alone time than me and you do. So I want to make this a special one.
Ooh.
And
so it's not a wrestling show?
It's not. So it's not a wrestling show because that's a me and Joe thing.
I think you've done them all.
We definitely have not.
What?
We have plenty of wrestling to go.
Okay.
But you're a superhero boy.
Ooh.
I looked and I was like, we've done Arrow.
Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of flare.
We've done Flash. We've done Legends of Tomorrow. Obviously, we have Black Lightning.
Did we do Black Lightning?
We have not.
Oh, you're saying
no, we
there
have
is
it left. Okay. We have it available.
Yep. I have seen maybe not all of it, but a lot of it.
And there's Supergirl, right? Yeah, we haven't done Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you started something last week called Summer Camp.
Yeah.
So I figured,
are we going to continue on?
Why don't we continue on?
Hell yeah.
Did you know, by the way? You probably didn't know. The week before you did Recess, I tried to start a reality TV show month, and then you immediately just did Recess.
Oh, well, that's because you picked a show that I refused to even
no
address.
Well, hey, you got your wish, and you pushed us out of reality TV show month into summer camp.
All right, we'll take a time out on reality TV,
which is an appropriate time of the year for this.
Sure.
And I thought, okay, well, Jimmy's a superhero boy. You got some knowledge to spread to the world. And I figured...
Superhero evangelist.
Here is a superhero cartoon show that I definitely watched.
I'm excited.
Either after school or Saturday mornings. I'm not 100% sure when it was on.
Okay.
Well, when was September 24th, 1994? What day was that?
94. Can I guess? Was it on Fox?
Oh, it was. Does it tell me? Where's the thing? Syndicate network. It literally says syndication.
Syndication. So it depends on where you lived.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Because I was gonna guess if it was a Marvel, like a Spider-Man or something.
You're not.
I think
you're not far
Fox. Off. Really? Is it like Silver Surfer or something?
Was that? I'll be honest. That was legitimately okay. Saturday, September 24th, 1994 was a Saturday
morning.
So it was a Saturday morning cartoon show,
and it is Marvel.
And it's Marvel. And I'll be honest, second on my list literally today was Silver Surfer. But, just FYI, Silver Surfer, 1998, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's on some coattails of some other stuff. We've done at least a Spider-Man.
Yep, it's not Spider-Man.
What the?
We've
done X-Men.
I'd call
obviously.
him an Avenger for sure.
You'd call him an Avenger?
That's right.
Iron Man?
That's right, baby.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man, that's dope.
Iron Man, 2 seasons, 26 episodes, September 24th, 1994 to February 24th, 1996.
Okay.
And the Iron Man, also known as the Iron Man the Animated Series. I remember watching this show. What was the guy that could turn into tornadoes?
I know what you're talking about.
Whirlwind or something like that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I don't remember what his name was, but I remember that guy. And then I remember the Mandarin with all his fucking rings being like, I'm an evil bad.
Yeah, I'm anticipating some good old-fashioned family racism with the Mandarin.
Yeah, that's for sure. I feel like this show told me that the Iron Man's greatest enemies were that guy, the gargoyle guy or whatever, the man that could turn into tornadoes. Those were henchmen for sure. But then his greatest like actual enemies were 100% the Mandarin.
Yep.
And 100% like MODOK.
Oh, okay. MODOK is in this show?
Yeah, he definitely is.
Okay.
And then I watched all of the Iron Man movies and was like, those are not bad guys at all.
Yeah. Well, they tried to with Iron Man 3 they tried to, make you think it was the Mandarin.
Yeah.
And then obviously Ben Kingsley is not an actual villain. It's they do a little red herring. But then if you watch like Shang-Chi, they start to bring in the actual rings.
Yeah. And
then it's like it kind of touches into that a little bit.
I got 2 things to say about what you just said. Number 1, if you just get over the fact that the Mandarin's just like not the big bad in Iron Man 3, like it's really fun and good.
I think it's a fun movie. It's at Christmas. It's like a Christmas time movie.
I think like the Ben Kingsley like shitty like fake Mandarin kind of thing is like it's fun. It's good. It's like it works really well. It's just like people were just mad. I think like fuck the Mandarin up, and I'm like maybe, but like
but also like here's the thing like. So I didn't read Iron Man comics at all as a kid. I was an X-Men purist and a little bit of like Avengers. I had some random DC.
I was like
there.
Spider-Man comics.
Oh,
and
nice. That's dope.
What was it? The Symbiote Wars or whatever?
Oh, hell yeah. Cool. So all I knew of Iron Man was from this cartoon. But then, like, watching the movies, like, they actually do more fan service to, like, the comics than you realize. Because, like, is it, like, Hell? Is it Hell? Is it Hell?
Double hockey sticks?
No, that can't be right. What are the actual, like, big bad in the Iron Man 3? Like, his like, group, his, like, organization is, like, it's an acronym.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
And they are like a big deal in the comics.
Okay.
So like if you were like a super nerd watching Iron Man 3, they're like sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't recall that at all. You can just pause really quick and you can run up and grab. Someone's at my front door.
Okay.
I would say the Hulkbuster is probably my favorite Iron Man. Like cuz what I remember from this cartoon is all of the Hulk armors or the Iron Man armors were really cool. I'm just doing stream of consciousness as you left. I was like, I'm not going to edit this shit.
Hell yeah.
You'll be back soon. I'm just going to talk a little bit. I was trying to think of like Iron Man 3 the one where he got all his armors?
He had
like when
you saw
all
like
of
a
them?
bazillion of them, yeah, and then he And then at the end, he destroys
Because
them
I
all.
feel like this cartoon is the thing that told me that Iron Man has a shit ton of armors, and it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's true.
Yeah. But what was the other? Oh, I had one more. Oh, Shang-Chi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
the
whether
Mandarin is in that.
I don't know whether or not
Kingsley.
like Kingsley's in it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know whether or not this is technically true, but I got a vibe that people were like not necessarily into Shang-Chi.
Oh. Okay.
Did you get that vibe or did you not?
I think of this like phase, I think it's probably a higher liked show of this phase, which isn't saying a lot.
That's fair.
People really hated what's the like one with the big new team?
Wait.
Where they like it's a total basically like space X-Men.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
No. No, I don't know. People just hate this phase in general.
Well, that's fair. But I remember watching Shang-Chi. I've only seen it one time.
Okay.
But I watched it and I thought, oh, people don't like this. So I was just like at home and like, whatever, I'm not doing anything. I'll watch it. And I watched that movie and I was like, this movie rocks.
I really like it.
The
I like
movie's
Simu.
great.
Simu is fantastic. Yeah, there's cool lore they introduce, and it even kind of. I also liked the Netflix, Marvels, and even though that Iron Fist, like they really fucked that up. They brought in some of that same like dimension dragon-y shit that's like pretty dope, and Shang-Chi just kind of built on some of that and ties that some of that in, which is cool, especially now that they're like gonna do like Daredevil's and stuff as the same guy whose name is currently escaping me, but Matt Murdock, but his real name is Charlie.
Oh, I thought his real name was Matt something. Oh, Charlie. Yeah, it is
Charlie Cox.
Is that it? Yeah, it sounds right.
I think that's it.
Sounds right.
In my brain, I was like, "Is that?" I thought I was gonna say Charlie Day, which I know is which would be hilarious.
You say
in
Charlie,
MCU.
and I was like, Day. Could you imagine if Charlie Day was the Daredevil guy?
Oh my god! Matt Shackman, who was a long time like director on It's Always Sunny, is like a huge director now. And is doing the Fantastic Four movie, so I could see a Sunny cameo. That'd be fantastic.
The fact that none of the Sunny people are technically in the Marvel universe at the moment is kind of crazy. Actually, is John Krasinski who's Fantastic Four guy?
No, I think they've said it's going to be somebody else. I think it's going to be Pedro Pascal, actually.
Oh, maybe that's what he said.
Which is interesting, but he was it in another dimension in. Multiverse of Madness.
Is that the one? Okay.
Doctor Strange 2.
I was like, Picard was in that. But that's
fucking Professor X.
Professor X, yeah.
Baby.
So I'm playing Diablo 3 right now.
Hell yeah.
Finally. And I'm playing
a decade later.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm playing, dude. How long have you been married for?
About 7 years, almost.
I'm laughing because the year you got married, like I was like one of my goals this year is to like platinum Diablo 3. Like no joke. Like that was like one of my I'm gonna play a video game and I'm gonna platinum this game on PlayStation. Yeah. And it was that was 7 years ago. So that's why that's funny. And that the game was out before you guys got married.
Oh yeah,
obviously. So I
played it a long time before I finally like platinumed it.
Yeah. So that's just funny. But
I don't think I had platinumed it by then.
No, you hadn't.
No. Okay.
Because I think my goal was like I thought you were busy getting married, so I was gonna like sneak in and get it.
Oh, you.
But then clearly 7 years have gone by and I didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I say that because my character I'm playing now in Diablo 3 is a crusader, and for some reason I was like crusader, crusading to boldly go. So I named my crusader Picard.
Nice. Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yep. But Iron Man.
Yeah.
This is what happens when we do a very specified show for one person. we talk about we talk about a lot of shit, and some of it doesn't have to do with the show. So the listeners love it for sure. But so you watched this show at least growing up a little bit.
I can picture it. Yeah.
Yep.
I can picture the Mandarin. I can picture Iron Man, which I feel like in my head is just like a more buff, square jawed RDJ.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe not even quite as suave because
I don't remember the first episode of this show, and I don't think it's because cartoons, oddly enough, I feel like got it right. Where they didn't bother with origin stories.
Right.
They were just like, no, he's fucking Iron Man. He's already Spider-Man. They're already the X-Men. We're just fighting crime.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like the movies and shows of superheroes, they just still somehow they always try to we're going to do it a little bit different. It's just get into it, man. Batman doesn't need to be rebooted again. We fucking know who Batman is.
Maybe unlikely, unwanted opinion, but the Batman, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Loved it.
All right.
It was great.
All right.
I've seen it twice.
All right. We don't have time for my Batman takes.
I don't like that. Hit me up at FNL on the Gmail and the Twitter. Yeah, loved it.
Light him up on his bad. I don't think he was bad, except for that
you put Paul Dano. You put Paul Dano in a movie, and I think I fucking love it.
He's incredible.
I think you just put Paul Dano in a movie, and I'm in.
I think he's an incredibly underrated, talented actor.
We're currently watching The Fast and the Furious. Me, you, and a friend of the show, Garrett.
Is he in?
No, he's not.
Okay. Where is this going?
What I'm saying is, after we finish Fast and the Furious, just all Paul Dano movies.
Oh shit!
Even if he's,
I'm actually really interested in that.
And if he's just in it for a minute, if Paul Dano, Paul Dano is in the credits of the movie,
extra.
we just watch those.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally into that. I think he's got range.
That means we get to watch Swiss Army Man, which is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Ooh. We're gonna give you drugs for that movie.
Oh my
god. So yeah, my thought is no origin story. It's gonna be the fucking Mandarin's at it again, and then it's gonna be Iron Man fighting bullshit minions, basically.
Okay.
The Gargoyle.
Putties.
I swear to God, his name is Gargoyle. Is that a guy?
I am not sure who you're talking about.
I swear to God, there is a bad guy called the Gargoyle. Stay tuned for after the episode when I find out I'm fully wrong.
I'm having a hard time getting Marvel, MCU out of my head, and also getting the 60s Avengers Iron Man out of my head.
I don't have that part. That's gone. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, I think I've read every Avengers comic from the 60s.
Well, that's dope.
And I don't know where I stopped, but I tried to do that, but then I was like, oh, but also there's some side stuff to know because the Hulk's coming in and out. So I read a bunch of that, and then the Spider-Man, read a shit ton of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's very specific. Are we gonna see a bunch of Avengers in this? I don't know. That'd be awesome.
Man, I could see that. I think you might want to save that for some predictions.
Okay.
Because I think I could see that later on. But I think first episode,
who's he hanging with? Is he hanging with Happy? Is Jon Favreau in this?
Is Happy a comic person?
Happy, Yeah, I think Happy was actually like his like driver. And then in the comics, in the original comics, he says that like Tony Stark, who's a rich person that everybody knows, says that Iron Man is like his bodyguard. People don't know that it's like actually him in there.
Oh, but he actually
But Happy
claims...
was a real person from the comics.
Interesting.
So I'm assuming we'll see some Happy.
We'll see some Happy. God, what did you just say that I'm trying to remember?
Avengers.
Oh no, I was trying to say that. So like, I swear to God, there's a guy named the Gargoyle.
Oh yeah.
I swear to God, there's a guy that can do tornadoes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say his name is Whirlwind, and then who's the dude? Bullseye. That guy. So those are the three like lackeys.
Bullseye?
I think Bullseye's in this too.
Like from Daredevil?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think there's a lot of weird crossover. Like we say, like, oh, they're a Daredevil bad guy, but like, you know, like when I watched the Spider-Man cartoon, I was like, oh, that's a Spider-Man bad guy, and they're like, no, that's like a fucking like those are X-Men bad guys, and I'm like, that's a Spider-Man bad guy as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with those three as main bad guys. Little Mandarin, but
yeah, I hope we see like Kingpin. You know,
that'd be fun.
What the hell?
That'd be fun.
That's the thing I think that's messing with my brain is that in the MCU, Tony Stark is in like California, is in like West Coast, right? Until Avengers Tower is like in New York.
Yeah.
But in the comic world, like so much of this shit is just like centrally around New York and the East Coast because that's where Marvel was actually headquartered.
Okay.
And that's where Stan Lee was out of. So you have Daredevil and Spider-Man and all these people running around New York. Luke Cage even in Harlem. But let's watch it. Let's do it.
All right. So the first episode looks like it is called "And the Sea Shall Give Up."
Oh, I think the IMDb goes on. It says, "And the sea shall give up. It's dead."
Oh shit. Okay.
Maybe Disney Channel just decided to not go so hard.
All right. Well, let's watch this first episode. We'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Iron Man, the animated series. I believe it was called "And the Sea Shall Give Up. It's Dead."
Yeah.
You got it right up, Jimmy.
Pretty hardcore
it's
title.
Pretty great title.
Hypnotia infiltrates a Russian submarine in the seas of Norway, setting some sort of bioconverter that will transform the crew into radioactive zombies at the service of the Mandarin in 1 year. So it takes a year to make the crew zombies, I guess.
That's fair. At least they gave us time. Right.
Yeah. Then Tony Stark's facilities are attacked in plain daylight by Whirlwind and Dread Knight, stealing a particularly shiny microchip for the Mandarin. I have no idea what that was for. If that was just, they're like, oh, we'll distract them by this other thing that we're going to do. I have no idea.
I'm not 100% sure either.
But
because, what did it do?
I don't know that furthered the plot at all. I don't think we ever saw it again. So we have Hypnotia, Whirlwind, and Dread Knight. They're all Mandarin henchmen so far. In his headquarters, the Mandarin cruelly punishes one of his henchmen because of a minor mistake. Oh, yeah.
Blizzard
wanted his drink cold and then hurt Mandarin's flowers.
I don't know. A bit of an over.
The green Mandarin has a green thumb. So then we have 1 year passes. So, we've got zombies incoming. And Admiral Younger contacts our heroes about the missing submarine that could now be in the seas of Scotland. Younger prevents them. No, prevents. That's not the word. Lets them know that its contents could have the power to finish life on Earth. How he knows that? No idea.
Yeah, right. The only reason he would like have a thought is like their ships floated by and like one of them like sank immediately. Like it got radioactive. Like have you seen that video of like a helicopter over Chernobyl and like the helicopter's like fucking like rotator like things like fall off and the helicopter just falls out of the sky.
No,
it's crazy. Like
that's
when
insane.
They were trying to fight Chernobyl,
real?
Like radioactivity, but like just
early
it
on,
just destroyed it like immediately.
It? That's fucking nuts. So anyway, the Wikipedia summary for this episode just says the Mandarin uses a zombified submarine crew against Iron Man. That's his big plan. So he gets all of his henchmen in on this. Other henchmen that we saw.
I was right. We saw Whirlwind.
Yep.
We saw Gargoyle.
We saw Gray Gargoyle as his full name.
And then there was that like dude that was just like death on a fucking horse.
Yeah, Dread Knight is what they called him. Yeah, he kind of looked like one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because there is in X-Men, there's a Apocalypse has his 4 horsemen, and Archangel is one of them, but one of them is like Pestilence or whatever, and it's just a dude on a horse who, when he touches stuff, it withers and dies.
Oh.
We also had Backlash, who was in the like big henchman scene, but I don't think we actually saw him do anything fun. Then Blizzard got his wrist slapped. And then Mandarin, who's, just bent on world domination, like any good villain. And I'm gonna leave that at that for now. But on the good team, we've got Iron Man, who's Tony Stark, who is voiced by Robert Hayes, who you might recognize as Ted Stryker from Airplane, like kind of the main like hunky protagonist guy.
Okay.
Which is really strange. And then we had Jim, who is War Machine. And then we also had Spider-Woman, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, and Sentry, who we'll talk about because his powers are absolutely nuts.
Wait, which one was Sentry?
Sentry's the one that when they actually were like, when the Admiral guy was like, hey, we got to go to this, check out this submarine, he just portaled them all straight into the ocean.
I literally said when they were like, we got to go help Iron Man, and I'm like, aren't they like a half a world away right now?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then he just and then that immediately was like silenced because he just
some kind of spell.
He was like, oh, don't worry, I got a portal.
Something about time and space. And then they were not only were they just transmitted to the ocean near the submarine, they also automatically had like helmets on with like oxygen feeding them. Except for Tony, who flew there with, because I think he left earlier with his Irving robot thing that he invented. That's an acronym for something.
They spelt it. They were like IRVING. And I was like, yeah, that's how you spell Irving.
I didn't bother to write it down, what it stood for. And then Irving gave him a suit, an underwater like thing to attach onto his suit, and that was kind of dope.
That's the only thing I like remember about this show is like there's just so many fucking suits. He's just suited up all the time.
I mean, it makes sense because if you're gonna say like he's this big like superstar inventor of stuff, you got to see him doing shit, like wearing cool stuff.
Yeah.
You got to remind the people, because otherwise, like, we didn't actually see hardly anything into his normal life except for like it seems like Admiral and like all of Mandarin's crew don't know that Tony Stark is Iron Man.
Though they made very specific things saying like the Iron Man's gonna protect him, or like Tony Stark's gonna call Iron Man. Like they know they're connected, but they do not think that Tony Stark is Iron Man, which is interesting. It was like, just kill Tony. Like in my mind, I was like, just kill Tony Stark then.
Oh,
like just kill Tony Stark.
Did I say MODOK?
I
think I did.
We mentioned him earlier too.
I think I did. So yeah, because Hypnotia and MODOK specifically listened in. They like radared in outside of Tony Stark's place to hear Admiral's like pitch to Tony, not to Iron Man. Like, you guys gotta go figure this out. So and then when they're like, yeah, they're biting. They're gonna go check out our zombies.
Yeah, I got a couple things to say about this episode.
Hell yeah.
Number one, so many characters. Like, like as a kid, I don't think I cared because I think I was like, I knew most of them already somehow.
Sure.
Like I was pretty aware of them. But like this first episode, we just listed all of them off. Like that was a ton. And like they didn't even like, they never like said Scarlet Witch. They never said Spider-Woman. They didn't. That's like, true. They barely introduced some of the bad guys. It's kind of crazy.
Like 15.
Yeah, that's insane.
That I can count here.
Which is pretty, but like, so it's insane that they didn't really like introduce any of these people. But I think it's also really cool that it's like, this is an Iron Man cartoon, but it's like just fucking chock full of not only heroes, including like Iron Man and a ton of other heroes that I wouldn't even associate with Iron Man. Would you associate Spider-Woman?
No.
Yeah.
No way.
And then also,
I'm sure she was an Avenger at some point. I think she was a West Coast Avenger,
we got introduced to Justin Hammer.
Yeah, and I specifically hadn't brought him up yet because we didn't see that he did anything nefarious.
You know,
but he was
like,
acting shady.
Well, yeah. He was a really old, rich white guy, so clearly he was doing something a little bit weird.
True.
I can't wait to be rich.
Just rich and old?
Oh, and old.
Sure.
And I'm white, so.
Just be up to something.
So I can't wait to, like, do something terrible.
Be president of the United States.
Yeah.
At 90 years old.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. No.
It's not up to you. It's up to the people.
Also, if I was rich, white, and old, I would just, like, donate my money to, like, help people. Like, you know, like that's probably what I would do.
Like some kind of communist.
Does is my family locked in for generational wealth? Cool. I'll feed some fucking homeless people now. Like, you know. So that was one thing, but then also like this episode like went at like breakneck speed.
Yeah.
Like it was like, this is like, oh, we're gonna make
action-packed.
We're gonna make monsters. It's in a year, and then it's like a year goes by, and then like, these monsters are done, and these people were like, "Shit, I'm Iron Man. I gotta fix this. Let's go." And it was like, there was like no like, what's the motivation for this? Like, what's the like underlying plan? Like, clearly, MODOK stole like some like circuit or whatever, like something from him, and like they didn't even use that. Maybe that comes up later. Maybe that never comes up again.
May not.
Like, and then there's just so many like all the superheroes that were in this that were just like hanging out. It was just like they were just like, it's 1994.
Just Team Iron Man.
You fucking read comics or you're just a kid and you don't care. Like, and it's just cool. It was just crazy how much shit. Like, could you imagine today, put in this like the barometer of today? Like, even a cartoon for kids today would be like, people would be like, "What's happening? Like, why are you doing this?"
Well, and they did an interesting thing. Like we said, like there's no like origin story in this, but in the intro, there was blurbs that like showed all the characters and actually had names under them.
Yeah.
Which was interesting.
I like that.
And then there was a whole bit that was like Mandarin, like underneath the theme music, Mandarin like attacking Tony Stark, and then like later him like developing the suit, I guess.
Yeah.
So like, did that all happen and that we're supposed to believe like that's why he created the suit? I don't know. is interesting, and there's no like words or sound other than the theme music going on, so you just kind of have to you're up to your own devices to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, I want to be clear that I don't think I'm mad about any of the like lack of exposition or like lack of describing. I kind of like the fact they were just like, this was one of those shows where like, we have 23 minutes. It was a half an hour show, but 23-minute run time as far as actual show goes. And they were just like, we're just going to pump fucking action at you for 23 minutes. The downtime in this episode was like 0.
Yeah.
It was all gas, no brakes.
There was like a scene early where Tony, so something has happened to Tony that he, at least in like Tony Stark form, looks like he's injured a little bit in human form.
Oh yeah, he was getting like physical therapy.
He was getting physical therapy, yeah. I think, from Scarlet Witch. I think we later. You think that was a whole different person?
Oh, was that? I thought that was a whole different person. She got like passed out and stuff. No one's gonna like knock out Scarlet Witch.
That's a good point. She got thrown from the building during the MODOK stealing of the microchip. I guess he just had some other short-haired, like hot physical therapist.
I'm like, also the way all like
whirlpool.
I mean, all the way like maybe especially the women are dressed. I'm like, is this the 80s?
Nah, man, it's just comics.
Okay, it's just comics. They're all dressed like they're like in a gym.
Huge.
Like they're all like doing like Pilates in the 80s.
Yeah.
Or like aerobics. Totally. More like
totally.
Those
jazzercise.
Yeah, they are. All jazzercised out, no underwear. Fucking ready to go.
I have problems with this episode, and it's just that
I would love to hear your problems because I feel like I have 0 problems.
My problem is that there were whole things that they did and then they didn't explain, which maybe, like we said, maybe they will, but a show like this in the 90s seems like it's geared more. It's going to be episodic, not like you're not going to have story arcs really. But
yeah,
I could be proven wrong.
When was original Spider-Man? Like the well, not original, the animated series that we grew up on.
Yeah,
the 90s
Fox one.
Because there was an earlier one.
It was definitely earlier than this.
Because that one had a lot of story. That was arcs.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm not trying possible. I'm not trying to poke holes in what you're saying already.
Yeah. But here's my deal. We saw Fin Fang Foom, the dragon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
already.
That guy. No explanation.
And it was there and then gone. And I'm not really sure. Like that's like a big, like there's a mythical dragon just arrives.
Yeah, they caught all the Dragon Balls and like fucking like summoned a crazy dragon.
Yeah, and it was like, oh my god, Fin Fang Foom, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I guess that's not a problem anymore. And then they brought a different big bad in that they called Titanium Man, and then there was an offhanded line. He
was in that episode for what, 45 seconds?
Yeah.
And he was gone.
Likely.
They threw him into space. They were like, fuck you, dude.
MODOK got him from some sort of satellite in orbit, and Iron Man was like, oh shit, is that Titanium Man? Like we thought we got rid of him in what I think he said was the Magneto Wars.
I feel like that's what I heard him say too.
What is that about?
Was Titanium Man in the final episodes of original X-Men?
I don't recall him at all.
In what I would consider the quote-unquote Magneto Wars.
So Iron Man and War Machine wrapped him up in some asphalt and tossed him into space, and he blew up.
Yeah. Also, like, it's weird, right, that like MODOK is like the like right hand man of Mandarin. Is that weird or is that not weird?
I think that's kind of weird. But he was never. I feel like he's usually like a henchman. What was he just in? In the MCU, he was just in Ant-Man.
In Ant-Man,
and he was a henchman to the Wasp guy. No, he was the Wasp guy. Who was the bad guy in Ant-Man 3?
Was that the Quantumanium one?
Oh yeah, it was Mr. Canceled Kang.
Oh,
he was Kang's henchman.
Michael's whatever. I forgot his name. I wish that guy wasn't canceled. I wish he was a good man because he was a great actor.
So good. So good.
Him at the end of Loki season 1 is like fucking top.
Yeah.
Like top performance.
Yeah.
So stop hitting. Hey guys, actor. It's pretty fucking easy. Stop hitting fucking women.
Stop the domestic violence.
Pretty fucking easy.
And then you won't get canceled.
If you don't, if you get to a point where you think you want to hit someone or verbally abuse them to the point that it's not okay, or just that's the point of it not being okay.
There's a line. There's a line of verbal abuse that is okay, is what Josh is saying.
No.
If you take away anything from this episode.
Take away that MODOK should be king. If you want to do any of those things, you just say to yourself, before you do any of that, just go, maybe I don't like this person, and we should just break up and walk away from each other. Just do that. Especially if you're fucking rich as hell.
Oh, man. And you're about to get that Marvel money.
Leo does it, doesn't he? He goes, I don't like 26-year-olds. And he dumps them.
Yeah. Before he hits him?
I don't think he hits him.
Before it gets that far?
I hope, yeah. I used him as a good... I don't think you're... I think the weird thing about Leo DiCaprio is he just doesn't date anybody above 25.
Sure.
He's dating some other new, like, 23-year-old.
Oh, God.
At this point, they know what they're signing up for. They know they got, like, a couple of good years.
Sure.
If I was
for the ride.
If I was 23 years old, I'd date Leo until I was 25.
Yeah.
It sounds like a wild ride.
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. Going back to MODOK real quick.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever watch? There was a Hulu, because there was a minute there a couple years where, Marvel owns or I should say Disney bought Marvel, but they also own like ABC and like stocks in Hulu. So they had Marvel Television, and so they had random Hulu specific shows.
Yeah.
There was a MODOK like claymation, like stop motion, I think, and it's really, really funny.
What was it called?
It's called MODOK.
No, I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it.
And it's Patton Oswalt, and I assume it got canceled immediately, but he's MODOK, and it's a comedy. I loved it.
The only one of those I probably saw, and this might not even be the era you're talking about, was that whatever that one was with the kid that had a dinosaur that she talked to.
Yes, that is the era.
Is that an era? Okay,
about.
I saw like the first season of that show.
That's a great example. What the hell is that comic? That's a great comic run. Oh shit, what is that show?
I was
called?
like, I think I watched that show and I was like, this show is totally whatever. And then the lady was like, I have a velociraptor that I talked to, and I was like, fuck yeah.
It's kids and their parents. They find out
their parents are like
evil.
Cult. Yeah.
And
or
they're
maybe
like
they're
doing.
not.
No, they're like
evil.
Evil.
Okay.
I mean, I think it didn't start out that way, but they're like sacrificing, like virgins or something to this like alien for their powers, so that they could like have wealth and like that their kids could have good lives, kind of a thing.
I've never been able to sacrifice a virgin to make sure that my kids and myself have a great life forever. So I don't want to necessarily say it's bad. But
like, you've never had the opportunity to?
Yeah.
You've never
Give
been
me the opportunity
presented with it.
And then I'll decide if I think it's bad or not.
Sure. I think that's fair. Fuck. Do you have predictions for this final episode?
Yeah, I do. My first one is we see an X-Man.
Oh God, I want that so bad.
We've seen everybody else.
Yeah, I seem to remember there were cameos in this show of some kind.
I also think,
Otherwise,
I guess,
what's the point?
I don't know what your like thought process is for predictions, but I also think 2 seasons, 26 episodes. This is not a finale for real.
Yeah.
This is just like it went until it was over.
That's where I'm at. Yeah.
Until it got canceled. So number 1, hopefully an X-Men. Number 2, time travel, because why the fuck not?
Oh, that was one other thing that I forgot at the very end, is that Century, who portaled them all there because he says he can do time and space. At the end, he unzombifies the submarine crew because he can also control time, so he brought them basically back a year.
Would we consider that time travel?
I mean, I think that's a good prediction based on what we saw.
I didn't even think about that.
But then also, like you said, like, why didn't he just fucking do that immediately and not have this big battle with the zombies?
If you got a guy that can just fucking turn back time. Yeah, whatever. Number 3, we're seeing a lot of Iron Man armor, and I want to see the Hulk Buster armor.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I know it's in this show.
Okay.
I know it's in this.
I remembered crossovers. I remember the Hulk crossover.
And then number 4, I think we get a good old fashioned Iron Man chest laser.
Ooh, yeah. His little chesty beam.
Yeah, a little chest beam.
Nice.
So those are my 4.
Great. My cameo one that I said was Captain America.
Captain America. Donald Trump himself.
X-Men. Oh, God. My number 2 is that I think we see Iron Man's boob. His BOO, who in the
Pepper
MCU
Pets?
and in
Pepper Potts? What's her name?
Yeah, Popper Pets.
Pooper Poops?
Pooper Poops. Gwyneth Paltrow herself.
Goop herself.
Poop. Oh my God.
Betty Goop herself.
Fuck. We see Iron Man's boo. Number 3. This is terrible. This is just, I was trying to think of things like that are in the MCU. Like, could this happen? And in the MCU, Don Cheadle as War Machine gets paralyzed.
Yeah.
And so I think we see a good guy paralyzed is my number 3.
Who was what's his name? Who's the guy that I thought you were gonna say that like the guy that plays War Machine in this episode, the first one, is replaced by somebody else.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Some Terrence Howard.
Yeah, like
we canceled him because of his weird math.
Well, I heard 1 + 1 = like 4 or something like that.
Oh my God. Yeah. He's no, it's 1 × 1 doesn't equal 1 or something.
Is that equals 2?
Yeah.
Because people don't understand what fucking multiplication means.
Yeah, he sure doesn't seem to.
No, he doesn't.
Very interesting.
He doesn't, clearly. Well, I mean,
did you see the Joe Rogan?
If you're trying to, I tried not to see the Joe Rogan.
No, but
I saw a clip of it.
In it, he doesn't speak much, which is for the best.
Joe Rogan doesn't?
Yeah, he brings in like an actual like mathematician and like scientist, and he basically goes to town on Terrence Howard. It's pretty phenomenal. But yeah. Anyway, where was I? Good guy paralyzed. Number 4.
Does 2 × 1 = 3 then for him? Like, what does 2 × 1 equal?
I don't know, man. I think it's just he has a problem with 1 × 1.
Okay.
Like, how can it still be 1?
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't make sense. Because it's the one of the one thing, Terrence. Okay. My number 4 is that I think we see Whiplash. I think that's
Is he the whip
guy?
Villain.
He's Mickey Rourke in Iron Man 2.
Oh. Dude,
who is so dope.
Mickey
Rourke's fantastic.
When Mickey Rourke came to Iron Man 2, I always thought he was going to be like, before I watched the movie, I just assumed he was going to be like Omega Red.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Because he's just a Russian guy with whips too.
Yeah, true.
No. So,
but yeah, his whips are not electrified, and they're like tentacles that come out. Yeah, he's a big X-Men.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we see? I feel like he's gonna be in an upcoming MCU thing.
Omega Red.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? He was in like the montage at the end of X-Men 97. You should consider watching that show.
I'm on episode 4.
Hey, okay.
I'll get it done.
Is that more, or is it further along than last?
It's where I've been at for a couple weeks.
Okay.
Here's the deal. I'm gonna finish The Bear because The Bear is a show that I promised people that I was gonna finish way before X-Men 97.
Yeah, both have been around a long time.
People being just Joe.
Okay.
The only person I can text about The Bear is just Joe. But I'm finishing The Bear. Because I just finished The Boys season 4. So now I can continue to finish The Bear. And then once I'm done with The Bear, then I will finish X-Men 97, and then we can fucking we can just like stop the podcast and have a conversation about X-Men 97 one day. We could have an X-Men 97 cast.
Season 2 will be out by then.
Maybe we'll. And then after I'm done with X-Men 97, I will finish Gundam Wing.
Okay. Who did you promise you finish Gundam?
I just promised myself that I want to watch a full anime a year.
Oh, right on.
And I finished Attack on Titan last year.
Okay.
And that was fucking awesome. Just FYI, if anyone's curious. Okay. And it's fully done. So people should watch it if they want to. And then Gundam Wing's been done forever. And I have seen all of it, but I've seen it, I saw it 25 years ago. Like legitimately.
Sure.
And so I'm going to watch all of that and then watch the movie. And then I think I already know what my next anime is. But we'll talk about that next week because just maybe, we'll be talking about anime.
Stay tuned. Don't touch that dial.
That was all yours. All your predictions, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, the finale. So, by the way, we're going to watch Hands of the Mandarin. There was a 2-parter.
Oh,
but
nice.
Two different days. So we will be watching Hands of the Mandarin Part 2.
Okay.
Which originally premiered on February 24th, 96. The first part was 1 week before at the 17th of February. But
classic. By
rules of the podcast set decades ago in tablets of stone, we will not watch the first part. So we are going to watch that last episode, and we will be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the finale, part 2 of Iron Man. It was called In the Hands of the Mandarin?
Hands of the Mandarin.
Hands of the Mandarin. Part 2. You gotta write it.
Dose.
You gotta write it.
Here's what the IMDb says. The Mandarin captures Iron Man and the rest of Force Works. He plans to use their life forces to power the Heart of Darkness, which is that's a proper noun. It's a thing.
Is that a Val Kilmer movie starring a lion?
Heart of Darkness. Ghost in the Darkness. with Michael Douglas. The man-eating lion.
Okay. Wasn't Val Kilmer
People hate that movie. Yeah, it's Val Kilmer. I fucking love that movie.
Isn't there another one, like a lion type movie like that around the same time? Is it The Secret Island of like Dr. Zhivago or
Oh God. I have no idea. That is a thing though. I feel like there's always, if there's one movie, there's like another movie with exactly the same plot that comes out at the same time. Anyway, Mandarin plans to use their life force to power the Heart of Darkness so that he can shut down all technology on the planet.
The Secret Island of Dr. Moreau.
Fuck technology.
Is also what I was talking about. It's an H.G. Wells book, but it was a movie in '96, and he turned like people into like animal people. He made animorphs.
Okay. And some of them were lions?
Yeah, one of them was like an animal, a lion person.
Okay.
So sorry, what were you saying?
A little bit different than Ghost in the Darkness.
Yeah, but I get those movies confused, even though they're completely different.
Because there was at least a lion.
Was Val Kilmer in the Moreau one?
So let's see. Man, I hope so. Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer starred in
yeah, he was.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Robert Downey Jr.
Val Kilmer was in The Island of Dr. Moreau.
Oh my God.
And then what was it, Ghost in Darkness? We'll get to this.
We'll get to this episode of Iron Man.
Ghost in the Darkness.
I'm not sure we will.
Right? And that was also 96 and Val Kilmer. I'm just getting my 96 Kilmer movies mixed up.
That's the
I've been getting these mixed up since 97. I'm telling you right now.
Ghost in the Darkness is like a period piece of like an 1800s like Africa.
Yeah.
That's about the like railroad race between Britain and is it France? We're trying to basically take over the continent by finishing the railroad first.
But like a man-eating lion stops construction and they have to
which is based on a real story that these lions got a taste for the man flesh.
Yeah.
And the urukai of the lions. And they were messing with a group of the builders of the railroad.
And Island of Dr. Moreau is after being rescued and brought to an island, a man discovers that its inhabitants are experimental animals being turned into strange-looking humans, all of the work of a visionary doctor.
Oh, my God.
Also, set in 2010.
Oh, that's fun. I have never seen this movie.
We should watch this movie. First and Last presents The Island of Dr. Moreau.
I'm into it. Okay. So Mandarin in the previously on finds out that Tony Stark is Iron Man, for one thing, which would have been a great prediction to have made.
Yeah, right?
Somebody finds out.
I didn't even think about it. Did it ever come to you? It never came to me.
Didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Then, the Force Works, apparently, is what we're calling the good guys. They try to fly in, but then there's a anti-technology like bubble around this mountain in China where the Mandarin is. And so their plane goes down and they all just barely survive, but then they get captured immediately by the Mandarin to power his heart stone power thing that's going to help him take over the world somehow.
The Heart of Darkness is literally what they called it.
Ghost in the Heart of the Darkness.
Members of Force Works include Iron Man, Sentry, Cybermancer, Moonraker. So James Bond was in it.
Like the bad guy from James Bond?
It depends on which Moonraker you're watching. Are you reading the book or are you watching the movie?
Yeah. Very different.
Scarlet Witch, Spider Woman, U.S. Agent, War Machine, Wonder Man, Solo, Gauntlet, Mockingbird, Quake, Maria Hill.
Shit. Okay, so this is like the comics.
Yeah.
Force Works.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's fun. Because Mockingbird is in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Who's Maria Hill? She seems
Maria
familiar.
Hill is also of S.H.I.E.L.D.
She's S.H.I.E.L.D., right?
She's How I Met Your Mother gal.
Yeah, she's Aunt Robin.
Yeah.
She's the one where at the end the kids go, Mom's dad, go fuck Aunt Robin. Yeah, that Aunt Robin.
Cool. What else? What else happened in this episode? They escape. The good guys escape Mandarin because MODOK is still around, and he desperately needs power for his suit to live. And they're like, "Hey, Mandarin, we'll hook you up. Let us out of here." And he's like, "Cool," because I'm dying. And then, they get it all together with the help of a scientist named Sonia, who apparently is some person who helps Tony.
Yeah.
And develop some suit that's also it seems like his actual like in the movies and comics, like he's got a problem with his like chest, and that's like part of his character is that he's the superpower. He's this like he's not a superhuman, but he's a superhero.
Yeah.
But he's also like dying, and somehow this suit they were developing was gonna help with that, and he gets into it at the last possible second as Mandarin is taking over the world, and then I don't know, they win. and toss Mandarin out.
And dude, that's what you say. Well, I mean, I guess and then they won. I like once again, like, dude, this episode went at breakneck speed.
Yeah,
like once again, it was like
same pace.
So we watched part 2, but I assume part 1 was literally just like they captured Tony. Like, that was the crux of part 2.
Yeah.
And then part 1 was like heroes go to save Tony. Tony gets out, but all the other heroes get stuck. Yeah. Tony leaves, like immediately
Tony and Rhodey.
Immediately develops like anti-technology suit or whatever, because the whole big thing was technology doesn't work around the Mandarin. And then he goes in and he just beats the hell out of the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Like Boom wins. Just boom, bing, bang, boom, boom.
Yep. Sonia, the scientist, who is also like Eastern Hemisphere of some ilk, is like, we have a saying, and it's like use their power against them. And so somehow he uses the Heart of Darkness against the Mandarin and figures that out. And then and somehow it blasts Mandarin into oblivion, and he doesn't remember who he is and what's going on. And some like Chinese henchmen find him and seemingly cut off at least his fingers to get his rings.
There was a couple things
pretty violent.
There was a couple things that they didn't say. Like they didn't say
or
the
show.
Sentence or show. In this thing, and I was like, all right, cool. Adults will appreciate this. I honestly think both of these episodes were rad.
Yeah.
Like they were rad, right?
Yeah.
They're so cool. I had to use a word I haven't used in 10 years.
I will be watching 24 more episodes of this. That is what I've decided.
Yeah, right?
Not to, to jump to the end. But so something I read, which I totally agree with you, but Wikipedia seems to believe that the first and second seasons of the show are like wildly different.
What do you mean?
So the one thing that we actually saw was that the theme is totally changed, which is like
we were gonna look and see if like maybe that was just a pilot thing, but we never did.
Yeah, according to Wikipedia, the first season theme is all the same, and then the second season theme is all the same. They kind of did a redo of the whole series, but it's hard to tell from just watching the first and last.
As far as like the like content within the episodes, they seemed like coherent, and they worked really well. The only big difference was the theme songs, and like we both heard the final theme song of the last episode, and I was like, that was the one we recognized.
Yep.
I didn't remember that I recognized the theme song after we saw the first episode, but
yeah,
I was like, oh hell yeah.
It's not exactly like that. It's not as memorable as like X-Men, where you're like, no shit, that just hits. But yeah, once it fired up, it's like, oh yeah, that's the spot.
Yeah. Yeah, but, I didn't know I was missing it until I heard it.
But the other thing that the Wikipedia says is that the first season is more like bottle episodes every episode, where then the second season is like more like X-Men and Spider-Man, where like there's more like overarching things happening, and so they've got new writers and stuff going on. But yeah, good time.
That's great. I'm happy for season 2. It does look like when you look at the first 4 thumbnails, it's like MODOK and Mandarin are just trying like 4 different like silly nilly things,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like 1 or 2 bad guys you've never heard of show up. Who's Ultimo?
Ultimo is basically early Vision.
Okay.
In the original Avengers comics anyway. It's kind of the first crack, and then so basically super robot.
Yeah. Who's that guy from Blacklist who becomes the
David Spader?
David Spader? Yeah, it's Spade, yeah. Spader. Not David Spade.
Not David Spade.
Ultima.
James Spader?
Ultratron? What? Age of Ultron. There you go.
Ultron. Oh wait, am I thinking of Ultron?
Is
I'm thinking of
Ultimo?
Ultron.
Ultimo?
Who the fuck is Ultimo?
Yeah, that's why. It's an ancient robot.
Oh, I don't know, man. Isn't that a Final Fantasy? Isn't that a Final Fantasy thing?
No, that would be Ultima.
Ah, right.
This is the thumbnail of season. We're seeing the thumbnails of the first 4 seasons on the TV as we record, and the first one, the second episode is called "Rejoice, I am Ultimo thy," and then there's a couple words after that, but I can't see it because it cuts off.
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
The other thing the Wikipedia says is that the first season is kind of random new material with like familiar characters.
Mm-hmm.
And the second season may actually be more based on like some comic stories and stuff, some actual like source material involved.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't necessarily means that second season's better per se, but I think that like just having 1 or 2 episodes that like connect, and maybe having a thing in like an episode 3 that connects to an episode 8, just a little, like, even if it's Easter egg shit and stuff like that, it just always helps with the overall connectivity of a show and makes people feel a little bit better. Even fucking kids, man. Like if they're just like, oh my God, this guy, I remember him. Like if it's just a character and they come back, like make it as big as that, and not just like a painting on the wall or something.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun when that stuff happens. So if what you said is true, where it kind of gets more connected in season 2, it's good. And then also the theme song's more baller. Oh. So like, that helps.
Spend up to get that sweet, sweet guitar solo-y thing.
Yeah. Was there like, they had to pay like their like musicians to like buy more pedals, and they had to like make a couple more dollars before they could,
you know?
Pedals were really expensive back in 94.
It's true.
I owned a tuning pedal like once, and then it broke, and then I never bought another one. So
seriously?
Yeah.
Man, I love.
When's the last time you've seen me use a tuning pedal for my?
Do you just use one of those little snark guys?
Yeah.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah, I just mute my amp and use snark guy.
All right. Yeah, makes sense. So I was trying to see. So this show was, when did it end?
96.
That was February 96, because in September, Tony Stark is in the Incredible Hulk series, 96 series, and then in November is in Spider-Man Sins of the Fathers chapter 6, and then chapter I can't read Roman numerals. Chapter 10 and 11, which is amazing. Chapter 10 and 11. And then in the following year in Spider-Man Secret Wars, chapter 1, 2, and 3. Man, I gotta go back and watch Spider-Man. They do Secret Wars? That's like what the MCU's gonna do. Supposedly, allegedly.
And you can watch this and find out that Iron Man cartoon in 1994 did it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume.
All they had to do was just watch an old Iron Man cartoon and just like write it. Oh my God. Do you think, evil plan, do you think that you could just like watch this Iron Man animated series, and then be like, I could be a writer for your show. Dying. And then present just things that happened in the show to like Kevin Feige.
Oh man.
And then
like maybe
he'd be like, that's fucking awesome. Just like pick what you thought worked really well. Because the show, once again, goes at breakneck speed. So it's like you could take one episode of the show and make it a movie.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
And like, now I want to watch the next.
All a movie is 23 minutes of plot and, you know,
yeah, right?
2 hours of filler.
Yeah. Just like 45 more minutes of punching.
Some sweet fight scenes.
You make sure that you add like 1 or 2 extra bad guys that like don't matter, that can like get arrested or whatever. And then I don't know, put fucking Silver Surfer in here and you're good to go, right?
I'd watch that.
I'm telling you, man.
I'd watch it.
I can't. I don't originally create things well, but I can change some stuff.
You could write some Marvel.
I can move some stuff around, make it good.
All right.
I dug it. I think I'm with you. I might want to watch more of this. I think I'm gonna watch some more of this. I just told you before we started recording, the shows in order in which I have to watch.
Right.
So it's like 5 shows down.
Queue.
But
yeah.
I think I think it made the queue.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying.
Dope. Man, yeah. These 90s Marvel shows really hit me in the summer camp feels.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did the original X-Men in a summer camp. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'll have to check the doc.
But the problem is, how did it hit us in the points?
Ooh. Did you get any?
No, I'm sure I didn't. Let's take a look. My first one was X-Men.
Okay. No.
Did you see any?
No.
If you squinted?
Not even.
None.
Not even then.
Not even then. Time travel. No time travel.
Mm-mm.
Hulkbuster armor. I saw none.
No.
And man, my only hope, and it never happened, chest laser.
No.
He was like, reflect back the power. And I was like, use the chest laser to reflect back the power.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was just like pumping out of his little head thing. They were all strapped in and wearing some sort of a headpiece.
Yeah, he used like Scarlet Witch to like kind of be like a conduit for his power into the thing or whatever.
Because she's just like infinitely powerful.
Yeah. But
seems like a cheat code.
I have infinitely 0 points. So that's what I'm going to go
I want to just confirm that, yes, we did do X-Men the animated series as a summer camp and Spider-Man 90s as a summer camp and Batman the animated series. All the hits. Okay. I have number 1, no Captain America. And my number 2 was Iron Man's Boo, which apparently was Spider-Woman. Did not see that coming.
Yeah, neither did I.
And it also seemed like she was, I don't know, was she like unveiling her mask? Like, did he not know that his Boo was also Spider-Woman? I don't know. There was the way that she spoke to him in the moment. It was strange.
I didn't catch that. So maybe you're just being weird about it, but
maybe.
God, I would love if he was like, "Holy shit, I've been dating you the whole time."
Was it like because in the end here it was like, oh, people are finding out that it's Tony Stark is Iron Man. It was like maybe that's all it was. Is she was trying to say like, oh, like it's me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know.
So
it was just,
I think you got a point for that though.
Yeah, she just took off her
Boo.
like mask at the end and kissed Iron Man, and it was like the animation was just maybe weird because they don't take their masks off all the time too.
That's true. Yeah, they did a bunch of smooching at the end there. My number 3 was a good guy paralyzed. We did not see that. Rhodey was without his War Machine suit for a little while.
And apparently that was a different voice actor?
Yeah. Yeah, so really, they really did cancel the Terrence Howard.
Gave him the old Terrence Howard.
Get out of here. Recast. And then my number 4 was Whiplash. And it was just literally all the same villains and good guys.
Yeah.
So, which also, Mandarin is pretty terrible to his henchmen. Just pretty bad throughout.
I was trying to think, like, while I was watching this, I was like, what is the end to his means? Like, what does he want? He just wants to be in charge of everybody, but, like, alone?
Just world domination. And they think they're, like, riding along on his coattails, but, like, he's a dick.
He's a dick.
So, you know, maybe just go somewhere else. Maybe don't help him.
Doesn't even respect loyalty like some other would-be dictators that I heard of.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not. Draw your own conclusions.
Oh, no. That's going to be a rough fall.
But how many points?
1.
I'll
take it.
Good job. Well, it's going to do it for Iron Man. Listeners, if you want to send us show suggestions or whatnot, you sure can at FNL Podcast on the Gmail or the Twitter, Instagram as well. It seems like we might be going on a little bit of a summer camp vibe.
Hell yeah.
So we'll find you later. Next week, special guest coming. So get hype. I won't even tell you who it is.
Gonna watch some summer campy, animated, cultural show.
Yeah, probably that. So, but we'll see you next week. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. I'll just have to make a note because when editing this, I will fuck up. Or maybe we just keep this in fully and then I just give you guys a stream of consciousness as Jimmy goes upstairs and grabs my quesadilla from my front door.